Hi, and welcome to this construction video. Today we're going to construct a line parallel to a given line through a point not on the line. So what I first need to do is construct that given line. So I'm just going to make a line and I'm going to create a point that is not on the line. So my objective here is to create a line parallel to this line through this point. Now, in order to do that, I need to think about what I know about parallel lines and transversals. So what I actually need to do is create a transversal. And I'm going to kind of talk through this as we go. I'm going to create a transversal because I know if I have a transversal, then corresponding angles have to be congruent. So if I want to make this parallel line, I can copy this angle right here. So let's call this point A, where our transversal intersects our given line. We're going to copy this angle that has its vertex at A up here at this point, and we'll call this point B. And if we copy that angle so that we have two congruent angles, that means that we will have produced two parallel lines, because if corresponding angles are congruent, then the lines must be parallel. So let's think back to how we copy an angle. We're going to put our compass point on A. We're going to trace an arc. We're going to move our compass point to B, and we are going to trace exactly that same arc. So keep your compass setting the same. And you're going to see we have a point of intersection here with our transversal. That's going to correspond to this point. And we need to measure the distance from that point of intersection to this point of intersection and copy that over here. So I'm going to put my compass point on that intersection point, and you can see that my compass is not set at the right length. So I'm going to move this so that it is set at exactly that distance. That way, when I transfer my compass here and I mark that arc, I know that the angle that is formed when I connect these 2 points is going to exactly match the angle that I copied. So these 2 angles are congruent because I copied them. Okay? Now, because we have 2 congruent angles, we can now say that we have 2 parallel lines. And if you want to verify that, you can of course measure with your protractor, and you can see that we have approximately a 45-degree angle here. And in order to measure this, I need to probably extend this line a little bit. So let's extend that. And then we can again go measure this, and it should also be about 45 degrees. Okay, and you can see that that is a little bit off, but the measurement is pretty much the same. So when you want to construct a line parallel to another line through a point, you're going to use a transversal that you have to create, and then you copy that angle to create corresponding angles, which in turn produce your parallel lines. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Continue practicing. The more you practice with constructions, the better you're going to get.